Out to the left it goes. It's come loose. Schweinsteiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Müller passes it through. He's one-on-one, surely! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Welbeck, chance! It's Walcott! He scored!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Germany didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Müller pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Germany are already chasing the game.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Kieran Gibbs. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to slip it through. England claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And out to safety. And it's Sterling. Schweinsteiger. It's a long forward pass. Müller tore at them and just came up short. Aim forward. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. He's been towards the centre. Chip through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fine defending there. Welbeck. Oh, they can break here. Mario Götze. Now the pass. Sterling! The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! Two to the good. They have breathing space. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
England get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Jordan Henderson. Rooney. Oh, great ball! Sterling has a goal! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. England take a 3-goal lead and they are romping up. What about it? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Mario Götze. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Smalling pumps it forwards. Sterling with the ball through. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
May have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now.
Barkley boots it upfield. Rooney. Sterling plays it out to the flank. Walcott wanders offside. Now it's Muller, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. That is gorgeous from Muller!
Muller showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a play?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Looks like a good ball through. Royce. Klein tries a long pass towards the front. Tries a through ball. Now it's Welbeck. And Welbeck! Made certain that won't get through. Götze. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sterling. Mario Götze. Sterling. Barkley. With the ball through. Has got good distance on that. Thrust towards the front line. Welbeck plays a clever pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
It's Ozil. Barkley knocks it towards the front. 60 minutes played. Royce. Dunn. Where to from here? Now it's Muller. Now it's Muller. Tries to dink it in. Germany look to make a change here. Looks to slip it through. And it's Muller. Crunching tackle. Dinks one in. Mario Götze tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Muller. Royce, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Schweinsteiger. Now the pass. And he's there to hoof it away. Rooney cuts it out, tries the route one option. Now it's Welbeck. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Caught offside that time. Mario Götze. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rooney. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Germany pick it up and can go again. Sterling, 2 goals to his name already. Sterling puts his foot on the gas. Toni Kroos goes long and forward. Müller. Barkley. Jordan Henderson passes it through. Nicely measured pass. Welbeck! Goal! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
England totally rampant here. Welbeck. Mesut Ozil. Sterling. Barkley pumps it forwards. Oh, good interception. Germany emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Barkley does well there. Alert. Rooney is the route one option. Welbeck. Looks like a good ball through. Sterling passes it through. Can he dig out a shot? Loose ball. Who's going to get that? And the referee brings it to a close. Germany thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is England against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to go for Willian. Brazilian flair and European discipline. He probably should score a few more, but he delivers what it says on the box. He's bright and imaginative going forward and committed to getting back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rooney. Kieran Gibbs. Willian. Now it's Neymar, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
It's come loose. Douglas Costa floats one over. Corner it is. Repelled by the keeper. Loose ball, who's going to get there? David Luiz hurtles into the tackle. Gone back to the keeper. Marcelo. Danilo trying to play it through.
Yeah, it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oscar. Fernandinho.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
David Luiz cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. And he's there to cut it out. Fernandinho. Danilo. With the ball through. And it's Willian. Willian goes wandering offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Sterling, and it's Welbeck. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Smalling does well there, alert. So what now? Tries a through ball. Well, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Barkley. Rooney. And it's Rooney. Now the pass. It upfield. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Sterling. Sterling has a goal! Goal, England!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
England take the lead.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Sterling has been caught offside. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Sterling. And back to base. Sterling, he's away, and Sterling! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Really well taken goal. Brazil are back in business. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with them.
It's in! Walcott versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Barkley, Rooney, Sterling. Back to the keeper and go again. Danilo. Thiago Silva. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Luis Gustavo. Who's going to make this theirs? Here it comes. Nicely measured pass. He's one-on-one, surely! The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. England take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a two-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
And it's Oscar.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Cahill. Kieran Gibbs. Welbeck. Now it's Rooney. Rooney knocks it towards the front. He's off on a marauding run. Shooting chance. Yes, it's in. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Sterling. Brazil haven't made a substitution yet. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Barkley wanders offside. Thiago Silva. And it's Neymar. Barkley. Sterling tries to get it forward quickly. Welbeck beats the offside trap. Welbeck not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Walcott. Klein. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And a goal kick. thrust towards the front line. Now it's Neymar, and he's through on goal. Rooney. Jordan Henderson. Rooney. Well positioned to make that interception. Danilo tries the route one option. Barkley. Forward it goes. Sterling passes it through. Now it's Welbeck. He's one-on-one! Looking to force his way through. And he's there to hoof it away. Welbeck. Neatly flicked on. Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Looks like a good ball through. Welbeck showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Sterling passes it through. Oh, great ball! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Gibbs. Thiago Silva pumps it forwards. And time is up. Brazil thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence. They've got to be far more robust in such a crucial position. And for me, it cost them the game.
Many thanks to Jim. And with that, it is a very good night to you.